Hi, my name's Darla Henney. I am a wife, I am a mom, and I am a proud Kansas City, Missouri resident. I am also a personal trainer and Group X instructor. I started almost a decade ago teaching classes. That hardly seems possible. And I had people that would come up after class and ask me just a quick, easy question about like, what kind of protein shake did I recommend? Well, I didn't recommend any because I wasn't drinking any. I just was eating food and, not hyper focused on that. But being somebody who really liked to have information and be able to point people in the right direction, I started doing some research for the sake of this repetitive question I was getting. And when I checked labels and I consulted with my sister, who's also a registered dietitian, I learned that Shakeology was the best thing in a bag. I had no affiliation with it whatsoever, didn't care, didn't know, nothing. That it was a multi-layer marketing company, or that you could be aligned with it, or someone who kind of was a distributor or whatever for them. So I started sharing that Shakeology was the best thing if someone was going to choose to use a shake. And then a little bit of time went on, and as my personal training clientele built up and I was becoming busier and busier and being requested to have meal plans and nutrition and things like that, I started looking into aligning myself with this company a little bit more so that I could utilize their nutrition resources. And slowly over time, as I started realizing how impactful connecting my training, my personality, and my toolkit with the resources that I was being offered by Beachbody with nutrition and supplements and things like that, that when I was coupling them, I was getting people incredible results. And then I started realizing, well, gosh, though, I can do this for the people that I'm still training in real life and that I'm seeing at the gym regularly. But what about using the workouts that Beachbody actually produces and helping people that don't live in my same zip code, in my same area? And I started by helping some of my husband's family members who lived about an hour and a half away, put them in a group together, connected them with T25 and some nutrition help, and they had incredible results. And I was still able to coach them in a Facebook group, on an online group, even though we weren't located in the same general area. And they had results and they cheered one another on. And it was a really cool bonding thing to see these cousins and siblings and whatnot go through this and move through this together. And I felt so purpose-filled and so happy that I was able to help in health with people that I really cared about and were my family. But since they didn't live down the street or within an 8-mile radius, training them myself wouldn't have been possible. That really was a huge light bulb moment for me. And I realized I don't have to limit utilizing Beachbody just to people who I am already training or who I'm already seeing in a boot camp class or in my studio. I can connect this to anyone that lives anywhere in any state, whether we're already friends, I already know them or not. So that is how I very organically kind of put this all together. Now, I do still teach a couple of aerobics classes a week. I do have my own small boot camp studio that I still operate, but I have gone from teaching 15 classes a week and training 12 to 15 hours a week to only teaching my 2 favorite classes and doing all of my other training online for a fraction of the cost that people were getting with monthly sessions from me. They're getting nutrition, they're getting daily support from me, and they're getting state-of-the-art workouts that really lead them through a very scientifically and methodically thought out progression. And I enjoy connecting them with workouts that they love. So if they really like weightlifting, if they're really limited on time, if they enjoy more of a cardio or a dance kind of a format, they're not limited to my scope or what I enjoy, or their modalities that I'm certified in. They have an entire platform, an entire network available to them of workout programs that are really going to be very in line with their specific goals. This has never hindered my ability to train or limited what I feel I can offer with my expertise. It's only added to my ability to connect people where it's appropriate with the tools that they're really lacking. I cannot recommend this enough for fitness instructors, for personal trainers, for people who are just just fitness enthusiasts, really. It's very powerful to have tools at your fingertips that will serve people and not have yourself limited to a time and space and arrivals and, gosh, stereo drama, right? Am I right? Like, whose stereo works at their club every time? Not mine. So it's really been much less stressful, much less transition, and far more results for people. I couldn't be prouder to be affiliated with Beachbody and to put my own spin and my own brand on it and not feel lost in the scope of what Beachbody is, but feel empowered by having this global leader in fitness and nutrition in my back pocket. I hope that you'll consider adding this to your repertoire, to your toolkit, and I know that you will make it your own and let it serve and help you and the people that you strive to work with. Thanks for listening.